Okay, my name is Alfonso Pelayo, and I will be arguing the Perez side that fat tax will not work. First of all, it will be difficult to know which foods deserve the fat tax. Obesity is caused by more factors than just overconsumption on high fat, high sugar foods. It includes issues such as size of portions, levels of exercise, and genetic factors. So basically, you're going to be taxing the person with bad genetics who has obesity since, grandma or grandpa has obesity. You don't really have to be eating high levels of sugar or high fats. Second thing that comes with taxing people, it would be difficult to know what foods to be taxing, would be the problem of who is going to, the administration costs and collecting tax for the unhealthy food. When it comes down to the tax as revenue generator, there is an unnecessarity about the way that proceeds from tax will be used. They can and are likely to be used by the government either to project entirely the healthcare, how much money said, industry, or even used for healthcare, but they can end up financing other issues of obesity-related treatments. Either way, the goal of decreasing obesity will not be achieved. And then, from Jordan Bankman from HuffPost, British Columbia, article "Fat Tax Didn't Work in Denmark." In October 2011, Denmark was one of the first countries in the world to bring the fat tax, and the first to take it out in 13 years later, after 13 years later. So it was, the fat tax was applied in Denmark, and in between those 13 months, people were trying to get, basically cheaper food that had the higher content of fat. And it showed that, in the article here, it says, 1 year later, after that 1 year, the Danish revolted against it. Instead of paying it and paying the high tax, many Danish just waddled across the border to Germany and Sweden to purchase cheaper butter and ice cream instead. So we live in California, United States. We have Canada on top of us, we have Mexico, and then we have Cuba. So if this tax gets passed, what does it mean that we're not going to be able to travel a couple miles, just to get cheaper butter, better hamburgers, high food percentage, fat tax foods that are being, And then another thing is, if you want people to eat healthier, why not lessen the healthier foods than increasing the fatty foods? You go to a store, you get a salad for $4, but when you go to McDonald's, you get a cheeseburger for $1. It doesn't cost, our regular food industry does not cost $4 for salad. Salad is one of the cheapest things to get. And another thing, why should we be, it sounds kind of mean, but why should we be saving the obesity's lives when I have a report from the same thing from HuffPost, British Columbia, that the cost of obesity may be overestimated. Obese people have lower life expectancy, and so save government pensions costs and healthcare costs in the old age. So why have a thing to save their money when they're going to die, I guess, sooner or something like that, So, at the end of all this, having the disadvantages of being able to get this anywhere else, saving up money for something that's not going to be used correctly, they're gonna still be able to go, down to, I'm pretty sure people are gonna be doing, other foods. Everybody knows how to make pizza, everybody knows how to make hamburgers, they're gonna open little shops. And if they're not with the government, they're not gonna be taxed, so the food's still gonna be there. And, yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
But it's not cost later.
Sooner.